right now, it looks like I'm staring into like outer space. Because it's like a complete black void right here, and there's like light up here. It's kind of cool though, because it's like, I'm just up here by myself, but I know you're out there. So, I'm really excited to be sharing my sit-down stand-up comedic debut with you guys. Before I get started, I want to address the elephant in the room. I know when you look at me, you see something different about me that, it makes me different from other people. It's something that people ask me about wherever I go, and I'm completely comfortable talking about it. Yes, this is my natural hair. Yes, everything about me is natural. People have asked me if I'm surgically enhanced. They think that I've had surgery to enhance my thumb. They'll ask, did the doctor sew that on when you were born so you would have like a digit to use? No. God gave me this thumb. And I'm really thankful for that because I use it for a lot of things. Like putting on my makeup and holding utensils and for self-expression because this can mean a lot of things. I was adopted at birth, because my biological parents, they were disgruntled customers. They were like, what's your return policy? I have the receipt. But it's okay. It's okay. Because my salt of the earth adopted parents were waiting on the wings to bring home and adopt a special baby girl angel that would need them all the days of their life and never leave them. But instead, they got me. I'm never what anybody expects. I mean, even tonight, I bet when I came up here, you were like, oh, okay. She's a lady in a wheelchair, and she doesn't have arms and legs. We better laugh at her jokes. I don't need any pity laughs. No pity laughs necessary. When I was sent off to kindergarten, my parents had to battle the public schools to get me into the mainstream schools. And they didn't want to have me in the mainstream classes. This was before the ADA law. Not that it happens still, but they wanted to put me in this separate school for kids that had special needs. And my parents were like, no, she is smart and intelligent. She needs to be in the mainstream classes. So they hired a lawyer and they won, and they got me into the public schools. So I'm sure that the administration was thinking, it's okay. We will welcome this baby girl angel in a wheelchair with partial limbs, and she will add to the diversity of our community. Well, I showed up to the first day of school in my brand new electric wheelchair. I literally had just gotten it a few days before, and it had 6 speeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each speed faster than the one before. Now, I was given specific directions from my father not to go any higher than speed 4 while I'm at school for my safety and the safety of the children. So I get out to recess and all the other kids are running and playing tag, and I wanted to run too. And this little boy runs up to me and he's like, do you want to play? And I said, I can only go to speed 4, is what my dad said. And he was like, he looked at the dial and he was like, turn it to speed 6. And so I thought, I'll turn it up. No one will know. It'll be my secret. So I turn it up to speed 6. And I start cruising in the gravel, kind of ghetto school, so there's gravel. I'm like, bopping like this, and the kids think it's so cool, and they start forming a conga line behind me. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm cool, and I'm like looking behind me like this. The kids are like all back there, and all of a sudden I feel my wheelchair rise off the ground like wham, and then it lands back on the ground like wham, and I look down, and there's a little boy laying on the ground. He had gotten excited with everyone else, and he had slipped on the gravel, and I had ran over his entire body with a 200-pound wheelchair. So the Judy rushes over and stands him up, looking for broken bones. She lifts up his shirt, and there is a skid mark, a tire mark on the side of his ribcage. Thank God he wasn't hurt. But get this, he had just moved with his family from Korea. He was Korean, he didn't know any English, and it was his first day in American school. Welcome to America.
Oh my God.
So much for the baby girl angel that's going to diversify our community. No, I'm taking out foreigners. And after that, his name was Bryce, and he was scared of me after that. Like in the hallways, he would avoid me. Like he would go to the other side when he saw me in the hall. Like, stay away from the crazy white girl in the wheelchair. She will run you over. So one day, we were in the nurse's office, and we were face to face. It was just him and I. There was no way for him to avoid me. And I did feel really bad. And so I said, Bryce, I'm so sorry that I ran you over at recess. And he's like, yeah, I'm scared of you. And I was like, please forgive me. He's like, I forgive you. And we were friends after that. So you can always right your wrongs. You know, I am not a proponent of taking out foreigners. I am not President Trump. It's a good thing he's not in a wheelchair. You know, he'd be unstoppable. But I know he'd be using it as a weapon of mass destruction. He'd be taking out way more foreigners than I ever have. But, you know, I know a lot of people that use wheelchairs that would love to run him over. Because he just tried to cut Medicaid. They'd be like, wham, wham. He fell. So, I am a spiritual person. I love Jesus, not ashamed to say it. And being the person that I am, I have had to be patient with people saying stupid things to me. Because, you know, that's what happens when you go about life in a wheelchair with missing limbs. So, you know, I've had to either choose to be bitter or better. And I've chosen to be better. And so I've learned patience. I've learned how to love people that are frustrating. So when somebody does something that's sort of ignorant towards me, I'm thinking in my mind, forgive them, they know not what they do. And I'm feeling in my heart, love will build a bridge. But my face still needs deliverance. Thank you.